Bless. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. You already know, man. Actually, earlier I had deactivated my page, but after seeing, just really what's going on, I just really want to let y'all know something right quick, man. Cause this is something very key. This is the most key thing for everybody to understand at this point in time. Especially concerning the Mike Brown injustice, and what's going on, and the situation in Missouri. Just unspeakable evil, which based on the history of this country, and the government and white people and their denial. You know what I'm saying? And this is no surprise. That's basically one of the main things we need to understand to overstand. And most importantly, everybody needs to know the Dred Scott decision, man. And understanding the significance of the Trayvon Martin case. That's why forever alive. People know that. For those that know me, know that I don't say rest in peace, because we never die. We always move on to another level, and we're kings and gods on another level. On the earth plane is the lowest plane. So I say forever alive, because the human body is ultimately a physical prison. A prison for an infinite being. So we're forever alive, man. And just when we understand what's going on, and what the Trayvon Martin case, and the Marissa Alexander and the Jordan Davis and all those cases they showed us down in Florida. I mean, we know this is going on across the whole nation, but in particular, the significance of the Trayvon Martin case, and understanding the Dred Scott decision. Most importantly, every person who calls themselves an American needs to understand the Dred Scott decision. From white, black, to everything in between, no matter your pigment, I do not care. You need to know the Dred Scott decision, okay? The Dred Scott decision says, it is a Supreme Court ruling that says, a person of African ancestry, whether free or slave, a person, first of all, it says a person of African ancestry. This is for all these so-called educated folks, and these folks with these good jobs, and these Negroes think they know everything, and police and military Negroes that say, I ain't no African, I ain't never been no Africa, I wasn't born in no goddamn Africa, I don't know shit about no Africa. This is for y'all, who try to deny their African ancestry. It says a person of African ancestry. You understand? So that means you don't have to be born there. You understand? And this is American law. It says a person of African ancestry. So this is worldwide, whether you're born there or not. A person of African ancestry is not, whether free or slave, is not and can never be an American citizen, and therefore a black man has no rights that a white man is bound to respect. And therefore, Dred Scott could not sue his slave master, whose name was Sanford. So this permitted slavery in all the country's territories, and this activity in all of the country's territories. You understand? So the Trayvon Martin case is the direct update, because like I say, this is going on all across the nation. We got things going on. We got things going on down here in Macon. We got shit going on everywhere across the nation. But where did Trayvon Martin get killed? Trayvon Martin got killed in Sanford, Florida. Dred Scott slave master's name was Sanford. And after Zimmerman got off, Trayvon's parents couldn't sue the city of Sanford for conspiring to kill their son. You understand? Just as Dred Scott couldn't sue his slave master, whose name was Sanford. So it's the exact same parallel. In the cases, and it's the exact same type of parallel. And most importantly is the message that it's sending to black men and white men. Because Zimmerman, everybody was tripping on that, like, man, this ain't even a white man, and that was the whole message right there. Because Zimmerman is not a white person, Zimmerman is not a white man, and Trayvon isn't a black man. Trayvon was an unarmed child. You understand? An unarmed black child, so what is the message that they're sending to white people since Zimmerman isn't white? And what is the message that they're sending to black men since Trayvon isn't a black man? He's a child, And so what is the message that you're sending to black men? And, whether they own a gun legally or illegally, since you just killed an unarmed child, an unarmed black child. So how does a black man, whether he owns a gun legally or illegally, protect himself against a white man, a white racist man who decides to do this, who decides to, kill a black man since a Hispanic can get off? And they brought it even further and showed you even more with the loud music trial. The loud music trial was the nailing in the coffin, because in the loud music trial, there were 5 people in the car. Y'all listen to the verdict in the loud music trial. There's so many dynamics around, the Trayvon case and the loud music trial where there were no questions asked, on Zimmerman's end. They didn't ask those questions with Zimmerman, but they did it with Trayvon and Jordan Davis. You understand? And because the main thing is they never questioned Zimmerman's or Michael Dunn's blood alcohol level. You understand? They never questioned their blood alcohol level, nor whether their firearms were registered. You understand? So, but they did test Trayvon for his blood alcohol level and Jordan Davis for his blood alcohol level. But they never questioned Zimmerman's or Michael Dunn's. And in those cases you had clear video footage of Michael Dunn's girlfriend or whoever the chick was that was in the gas station buying more wine. He was already drunk when they pulled up to the gas station, so he already was drunk driving, and then they're buying more wine while he decides to kill Jordan Davis. You understand? So nobody talks about this man was intoxicated while he killed the child, bro. These are things that would have never in a billion years been thrown out of the window if it came to black folks. You know what I'm saying? But it's showing you that this is a white law and this is a white world. This is the world of sin that the Bible is talking about that we were born in. There was no world of sin before, before white folks and before they introduced their doctrine. The word sin never existed, dog. You know what I'm saying? So we needed to understand all of these things, man. And this is what they're doing by law. This is what they're doing by law. And if you listen to the verdict in that loud music trial, there were 5 people in the car. But there was 4 attempted murders, and there was no obvious guilty verdict. There was no guilty verdict for the obvious murder of Jordan Davis. This man got 4 attempted murders, and there was no guilty verdict for the obvious murder of Jordan Davis. And he got a discharging a firearm, discharging a deadly weapon. That's what he got. That's what he got convicted with, instead of getting a guilty verdict for killing Jordan Davis. So Zimmerman should have at least got, a discharging a firearm, charge. But he didn't, that should have at least been a charge and something to put him away with, but he didn't get that. And these are things that are showing you that a black life means absolutely nothing to American law. It's murder by law. That's the name of this lecture, murder by law. So I'm showing you why it's murder by law, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is what they're doing to us, man. And the most crazy thing is, just like in this recent, this last thing with this Mike Brown thing that's going on in Missouri, where you just had a cop, once again, a cop, already shot the young black man, and the young black man puts his hands up and turns around and gets on his knees, fully surrenders, and the cop comes up and puts 7 more in him. You know what I'm saying? And this is an injustice beyond comprehension and beyond the planet. It's beyond evil. You know what I'm saying? Because in a system where he does this and he gets paid leave, and he's getting paid leave, So the most important thing is he's getting paid leave, and black folks are really expecting the same ones that giving him paid leave to do an investigation. You know what I'm saying? So many things that we really aren't taking time to understand, man. And That's the main thing. That's the main thing with the whole Mike Brown, with exactly what's going on there, is everything that's happened has led up to this point. But the most important thing is how these police continue to get paid administrative leave, and folks want to throw it out the window as if this ain't racism. But the thing is, whenever have you fucking seen a black police officer just lose it and kill somebody and get paid administrative leave? All of these motherfuckers, all these white police officers is the one that's killing folks and getting paid administrative leave. Nigga, you ain't never seen no black police officer lose his cool and kill and kill a white kid or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't even see them losing and kill no black child like that. You know what I'm saying? And this is exactly what's going on, man. This is exactly what's going on, and this is the mental illness. Like I say, man, that we refuse to acknowledge, man. Who else is getting administrative leave? Ain't no black police doing that shit, bro. You don't never see no black police do that. You'll see some black police getting, black police will get locked up for stealing money. You know what I'm saying? And being a part of some drug shit. You know what I'm saying? But these motherfuckers be straight up killing people. It's like if you want to kill somebody and get away with it, join the military or be a policeman. And that's how you kill somebody, and you cannot go to jail and don't go to jail. Those are the perfect hiding places for the greatest criminals on the planet, and the most psychopathic, insane, supreme spirits of evil, personal supreme spirits of evil and devils that you ever seen. That's the hiding place for them. The police, the goddamn military. You understand? Crazy. So I just wanted to drop them jewels on you right quick, man. Y'all understand it's murder by law. Everybody must know the Dred Scott decision. A person of African ancestry, whether free or slave, that should say whether free or slave, is not and can never be an American citizen. So therefore, a black man has no rights that a white man is bound to respect. So therefore, Dred Scott couldn't sue his slave master, Sanford, and this permitted this type of activity in the rest of the country's territory. So when Trayvon Martin gets killed in Sanford, Florida, and Zimmerman gets off, not even white guy, gets off, and Trayvon's parents can't sue Sanford, Florida for conspiring to kill their son. Direct update, exact same thing, and it permitted this type of activity in all the country's territory, just as the Dred Scott decision. So, man, if you don't know that, you don't understand that, then, you deserve the hell you get. We deserve the hell we get. And, that's something the Spirit just wanted me to tell y'all, something that the Spirit put me on today, man. The things that we tolerate, create hell. The things that we tolerate ultimately become hell for us. The things that we tolerate and that are not in our heart, the things that we tolerate and that we don't really condone within our heart become hell. And that's how it should be. So, man, it's your boy Prophet Williams, man. I know how it is, man. I know what I do. Bless y'all. Be safe out there. Peace. Chill.